Hey y'all, hey. It's been a long time. Y'all come on in. What's today? Today is Tuesday. It is a terrific Tuesday at that. And I know y'all have been wondering where Tanika at. I know y'all been wondering where I'm at, what I'm doing, how I'm doing for some of you all. Some people have reached out to check on me. I appreciate you all. Um, but Tanika been living. That's what Tanika has been doing. Tanika has been living. She has been getting back to adding joy into her life because it's an important part of business. It's a very important part of business. And I think one of the things that does not get talked about enough on Beyonce's internet is that having joy, practicing self care, taking breaks, taking times of reset without guilt, and making sure that you're just infusing self care into your practices and how you show up on a daily basis is a part of your business strategy. And there are not enough people that talk about that. And I remember there was a time on my platform that I would always talk about it, and for some reason I got away from it. So I apologize because I know some of you all have followed me for a very long time based on the narrative of what I was doing through my self care journey, my well being and my wellness journey, my weight loss journey, all of those things. And if you have been following me for a long time, you know that all of those things have been very, very important processes that have made me have a lot of success, not only just in life, but in my business as well, too. And so, what I'm super excited about and super excited to announce, if you have not seen it already, um, is that we're partnering. Cultivate with Tanika Johnson is partnering with Grameen America here in Memphis. So their branch here in Memphis. We're partnering with them to do a workshop on wealth through self care. And for those of you that do not know about what Grameen America is, Grameen America is an organization here that helps women business owners get funded, get capital for their business. And they also introduce them into their program called Elevate, which is a program where they teach them about financial literacy and education, as well as business practices to help them grow their next dream business or side hustle to where it is that they desire to be. And they offer women who live in underserved communities capital and funding without doing credit checks doing credit checks. So that is Grameen America. When you get a chance, look them up. If you are here in the Memphis area and you know you need capital or funding to invest into your business, let me know. I'll get you connected with our local representative here, which is Marisha Daniels. She works with Grameen America to help get ladies funded that are in our underserved communities, but you do not have to have you do not have to worry about what your credit score is, and you don't have to worry about having any what do they call it? Putting anything down or whatever, like securing anything, right? So they make sure that you all can get the capital. I think the lowest is $500 to $2,500 is the highest. So if you know that there's a program that you want to invest in, if you know that there's product you need to buy, if you know that there's something else that you may need for your business or to get your business launched, but making sure that you take that capital that you would get from them and having a plan for that money before you actually get the money, because that's what's going to be key when you go and speak with them, is knowing that you have a plan, participating in their programs that they have to offer, because that is a part of them giving you the capital, is saying that you're going to participate in their Elevate program as well too. So look them up. They're a very great organization. They've been around for a while, but we're trying to bring more visibility to them because they are a needed resource for women business owners who are in underserved communities that need capital to start their business or help them get inventory, whatever the case may be, as a part of their business. So look up Grameen America. And again, if you want me to get you connected with the local rep here, I will get you connected with her so she can get you taken care of. But Wealth Through Self Care, I'm super excited to be partnering with them to be able to do their workshop with the ladies that are going to attend. And the best part about it is it's a free workshop. So all you have to do is show up, receive, and be ready to be poured into. What is the best type of event that you can go to, especially one that's centered around self-care, when that's all that you have to do is just show up and be ready to receive. So you cannot just pull up to the workshop. You do have to register. They are asking and requesting that you register through the link that they have provided and fill out the form to confirm that you are going to be present. So the link has been posted in the caption for you to be able to secure your spot. And again, the event is free. But I know y'all been wondering like where I've been at. I honestly don't know how many people are gonna see this video because I've been gone for so long. I've been gone since about mid June. Because I've been doing some traveling. I've been getting back to having joy. I've been getting back to just taking my breaks, social media breaks, because you know social media be real loud and wrong. So you need to take breaks from social media. And you need to make sure that you are infusing joy and self-care into your life. Um, and that's where I've been. There are some things that I've been working on behind the scenes that I'm super super excited about. And I just know through this well-being break and this self-care break that I'm on, that when I come back, the things are going to be so amazing. Y'all are going to be really excited about them. But that is the power of self-care. That is the power of well-being. That is the power of ensuring that you stay creative. That is the power of ensuring that you can constantly put out what needs to be put out. That is the power of ensuring that you have the mental capacity to be able to get out here and do what you need to do. That is the importance of infusing self-care into your business strategy. Self-care is a business strategy. And I will always stand on that, especially as I'm getting back into the groove of doing it and making sure that it's a part of my business strategy myself. But one thing that I want to address before I get off, I don't know how long I've been on here, about 7 minutes. But one thing that I want to address before I get off is that there is nothing, I would say, fruitful, like truthfully fruitful, that can come from you absolutely taking no breaks. And I know some of you all may look at this and be like, Taneka, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? Like, some of the hard people who have worked the hardest have had some of the most successful businesses. Yes, they have. And I'm not saying that you should not work. However, I am saying that you should welcome breaks into your business strategy. You should welcome self-care and well-being into your business strategy. That is what I'm saying. Because even as hard as you work, and don't get me wrong, somebody with the hustler spirit that I have, I grind it out, I hustle it out, and I do that. But there are still times where sometimes you doing that all the time can burn your creativity out. Sometimes you doing that all the time when you're not practicing your self-care and your well-being practice can cause you to start feeling different emotions that you wouldn't normally feel if you were properly taking care of yourself. Sometimes the way that you interpret or you communicate things may come off a little bit different or a little bit weird, because you haven't gotten the enough rest or enough adequate rest that you're looking for. So sometimes it may not work in your favor to always grind it out. And this is coming from somebody who has, over the years, man, had 2 or 3 jobs at one time, was a full student, clean from full-time student, clean from man, 13, right? 13 to about 31, right? And I'm somebody who I can honestly say I'm recovering from burnout. I'm still recovering from burnout, from several different events and opportunities and avenues that I've been able to have over my journey. But just learning from those moments and what I have picked up from being in a part of those opportunities, because certain places that you go, you'll pick up certain influences. And if you're around people all the time who never feel like taking a break or having rest is supposed to be a part of a business strategy, you'll end up adapting some of those behaviors as well too. And you'll start to kind of feel inadequate in a way as well too, because you're like, well, dang, that person's working all the time. Like if I stop working, like everything gonna fall apart. And that's not necessarily what's gonna happen. I'm not saying you have to take an extensive amount of time, but you should make it an intentional practice to infuse self-care and well-being into your business strategy so it can help you continue to stay creative. It can help you build in the background, because sometimes you can't build and be in the front at the same time. Sometimes it's better to plan yourself to take a certain amount of days off so you can build something in the background and then come back and go full throttle when you come back. That's my particular method, and it's something that I've always believed in, and it's something that I actually call slowing down to speed up, and I actually also call it quieting the noise, right? So, like I said earlier, social media can be noisy. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody's like, you control what you see on your feed. Yes and no, because they're starting to control more of our feed. I don't know if you noticed, but even with it, there are still times where you need to remove yourself from scrolling and being exposed to what's in the small world of social media all day long. Because there's so much more outside of that. There's so much more that is actually happening in the real world that's outside of that. There's so many opportunities that are outside of that. And if you never take the time to spend your time to explore those, and all you think as far as what opportunities are available to you is what's being presented to you on social media, you'll think that you're feeling, because a lot of people end up thinking that they're feeling because they see certain things on social media. You'll think that there's not opportunities out there for you when that's not true. Because people are still doing business offline. So you taking a break away from social media and the social world, or just stepping away, a few days, maybe a week or two from your business to just put it on pause, is not going to make your business fall apart. And it's not going to make things, not happen for you, if you will. Because it's one thing for you to be well rested and receive an opportunity and be able to take upon that opportunity, but to receive that opportunity, not be well rested, or not functioning at your highest capacity because you're so drained and you need a break, and you're so, stressed out, or whatever the case may be, like you're tired, you're burnt out, you're not going to perform your best for that opportunity if you have not had the rest that you need. So in my current downtime that I have, hey, Lord Dance Code, in my current downtime that I'm having, is I'm reminding myself of that. I'm reminding myself of when I have done too much work, I have done too much grinding out, and I haven't had a chance to break, or I'm not doing my hobbies anymore. That's a big part of it. If you're not going to take a break, at least adapt, or adapt a hobby. At least get back to infusing hobbies into your life, because hobbies will help you stay creative as well too, and it also helps you meet other people. This is why taking breaks and having well-being built into your business model is not necessarily a bad thing either, because while you're out enjoying the things that you like to do and infusing joy into your life, you're going to meet people in the process of doing that. So if you're adding hobbies into your life, you're going to meet people in the process of doing it. It's almost like a form of like low-key networking, right? You don't know who you're going to run into by making sure that you have these different parts of your life that allow you to decompress, they allow you to reset, they allow you to recenter, and they allow you to reposition yourself so you can show up and go that much harder than what you were when you were kind of like, you was doing it, but it wasn't being done the way that you wanted to be done, right? So infusing hobbies into your life can allow you to network with people, which means it's going to spark conversations to only bring more people into your business. This is why taking breaks and infusing well-being into your business strategy is not a bad thing, right? Because it's better for you to meet somebody when you're having fun and when you're infusing joy. And if it just comes across in the conversation that you all are having during the time, it feels less pressured. For those of you that may be like socially awkward, it feels less pressure to be able to say like, hey, I do such, and it just comes up in a conversation. That's still a way for you to build your network, and that's still a way for you to build business. But it has to be a part of your business strategy, right? And then there are other times where we don't have to necessarily think about doing business at all. There are other times where you really just need to focus on being present and having fun and just being joyful. Because even just being present and being in the moment and being joyful, that can attract opportunities to you as well too. With you not being so focused on like, oh my God, I gotta work, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta have my hands in so many spaces. That's not attracting opportunities for you. If anything, is making you so spastic to the point to where you couldn't even recognize opportunities if they did come to you, because you're so multi-focused in so many different things, and not in a good way, to where like your brain is functioning off of anxiety, to where like you wouldn't know if an opportunity was to fall in your lap, like you wouldn't be able to recognize it because your brain is functioning so off so much of high anxiety. It's not rested to be able to recognize. Your intuitive measures can't click to be able to understand whether or not this opportunity is here for you or is not. So when your nervous system and your anxiousness is all driving all of that, it's hard for you to think and process things correctly. It's hard for you to perceive things correctly. It makes it difficult to get through that process. So I hope to see, if you are in the Memphis area, I hope to see you in the workshop, Wealth Through Self Care, because I'm going to be bringing some of the self care strategies, but I'm also going to show you how to use them tactically in your business, and how those same wealth through self care strategies have helped me to make 4, 5, and 6 figures in my business, because I included them into my business strategy and into my business plan, because it's not wrong. So if you are here in the Memphis area, again, you can attend the workshop. The workshop is free. The workshop is with Grameen America. The name of the workshop is Wealth Through Self Care. You have to register at the link that is in the caption. If you do not register, they are not going to let you in, and there's not going to be anything that I can control. You have to fill out their form and register so you can be able to come in the building, because they're trying to get an accurate head count for people who are going to show up. So make sure that if you're here in the 901 area, in the Memphis area, that you show up to this free workshop, because it's going to be a really good one. I have some treats for the ladies that are going to be in the room, and I really can't wait to help them pivot their thoughts around what self-care looks like, and what self-care looks like as a business strategy, and how to properly use it so they don't feel guilty in the process of trying to infuse this strategy into their life and into their business. So it's one thing that you will learn about me here at Cultivate, is that I'm always going to teach business from a holistic perspective. I'm always going to teach you how it affects both your business and it affects your lifestyle as well too. This is why it's very important for you to build a business around your lifestyle and not a lifestyle around your business. That's just the way that I think. So yeah, I hope you all register. I hope to see you all in the room, and I hope to be able to again help you change your perceptions as to what it looks like to infuse wealth through self-care into your business and your life, and treat it as a business strategy that can help you show up more confident, can help you have more clarity, and can help you put more coins in your pocket. Because when you have confidence and when you have clarity, you will have more coins, because you know what to go after, you know what your goals are, you know what your measures are, and you know what your process is. So that helps put more coins in your pocket. So I hope to see you all in the room on July 24th. Make sure you register at the link in the caption, and I will see y'all there. Bye, y'all.